said, in a roundabout way, we saw the Patriots play a complete game. They fell just short. 6 inches to the right, and this would be a different conversation. I know you said that you still have the Patriots going 8-9 this season, but could they be a dark horse in the AFC?
I don't want to say no because Bill Belichick is still their head coach, and they still got a really good quarterback in Mac Jones, and they've got some weapons, and that defense is very good. So I don't want to say that they can't be. I just wouldn't expect them to be. It wouldn't shock me though if they back into a wild card spot, the 7th seed or 6th seed. Would not shock me. I don't see it happening. I think, Bill Belichick is going to, I can't remember. They had a losing record last year, so maybe that was the last time he had, or were they 8-8 last year?
I believe they were 8-8. I don't have the facts in front of me, but I think they were 8-8.
Yeah. So I would say that to me, let's see here. I actually just pulled it up. The Green Bay the New England Patriots last year were 7-9, so they had a losing season last year. But I just don't see. I never count Bill Belichick out, and I know that he doesn't have Tom Brady anymore. I know that it's not the same team, but I think he always finds a way to win. So if he finds a way to win, it wouldn't surprise me. The fact that he was 7-9 last year with that team shocked me. Yeah. I didn't think that team was capable of winning 4 games the way it was constituted, and with all the people that they lost off of their defense. So it wouldn't shock me if they make the playoffs. I'm not going to say that they're my dark horse. There's other teams that I would pick that are a little bit better than them to be a dark horse.
Yeah, and you can say a little bit better that you want, but if you just look at the East alone, obviously the Bills are running away with the division right now, flexing on people, winning 40-0, 50-0, 80-0. Like, I don't care. The Bills are flexing on people right now, but they have yet to play the Patriots. And for some reason, I think the Patriots kind of had that mental edge over them, and we are going to see a really good game between the Patriots and the Bills, just like how Javier said. The Miami Dolphins suck, and then the Jets, they got their first win in like 5 years. So it would not surprise me if the Patriots do back their way into the playoffs. But I feel like the Patriots are a team, if you let them into the playoffs, if they slide in there and they battle all season, they're going to make some noise in the playoffs. And
yeah, but see, they had the Bills number, and they were in their heads when Tom Brady was there. But last year, the Bills were 2-0 against them. This year, the Bills have scored 118 points in the last 3 games. So they're clicking on all cylinders right now. So I think, they waltz into New England. I don't even know when they play them. It looks like they don't play them till like week 10 or 12.
In the last week of the season, right?
Yeah, and then the last week of the season, or no, week 16 they'll play him.
Okay.
But I don't think that they have their number, but I think the Bills would be heavily favored in those games.
And I totally agree with you, but we also saw the Jets game. What they played the Saints last week, right? No, they played the Titans. That's right. They played the Titans, and the Titans were heavily favored in. That's where you get the term any given Sunday. Any given Sunday, anything can like happen.